What is up, guys? Today we're watching Attack on Titan. We're on season 4, episode 15/episode 74. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and be sure to check out the Patreon for early access to full-length reactions. Let's get into the video. Oh no, the armband. Oh, lovely, an awful person. What? What is this? Marleyans, they suck. Oh wow, that's disgusting language that he's using. Insane. I feel like Grisha has just dealt with this disrespect for his entire life. Yeah, look, Zeke was a candidate. He was in the army. That, my friend, is the Beast Titan. Favorite pie? Oh, does Zeke have a favorite pie? Social dance club again. Was that what they were telling them instead of saying that they're gonna go fight the government? Yeah, I know. A lot of people died. Thanks. You could just summarize. No, that's right. Interesting. Grisha went through the same kind of process. Clearly, this is his dad. Pure BS. Doing it to appease his parents and his family. The cat house book. You know what? That sounds like a nice book. That sounds like a great book. Damn. Oh no. Yeah. Damn. Damn, and he's doing that just to make his dad happy. He just wants to play ball. Look how small this kid is. What are you doing? Talking to a kid like this. Damn, bro. Zeke had a tough childhood. The glasses. What? Oh man. Now this guy is smart. That's funny. Apparently they don't use him that much, but Zeke uses it all the time. Tom K. Saver. Titan Research. Interesting. Zeke Yeager. That's funny, bro. Words of encouragement. That's all a kid needs. Please, be gentle, guys. Don't look at Zeke like that. Jeez. Yo, the look of disappointment in Grisha's face. Nah, yo, Grisha is... That's cold as hell. That's awful. Wow. And he got mad too at home? Bro. No, I can understand Zeke ratting out Grisha. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can understand it. Grisha was out of his mind. Yeah, man, don't even worry about it. Right, bro. Just become a happy individual. Interesting. Is this how Zeke still believes? I also am not sure if this guy's being totally honest. Yeah, as long as I'm alive, dude, literally.
今回はかなりの規模だな。フクロウとかいう内通者が組織したようだ。すでにいくつか目
Oh,
星はついている。
damn. He's overhearing the government basically already catching up to his dad.
食べなさい。お腹
That
がちょっ
sucks. Dinah looks sad. Damn, Grisha, what is wrong with you?
としないで。
Mm.
見つかったらみんな楽園送りなんだよ。悪魔の島に
He
送
is
られ
saying
て
that to two wrong
みんな
people.
巨人に。
お前は今まで父さんから何を学んだんだ？
That's the kind of look that you give a child before you get a beating. Yo, what is this?
フェイおばさんみたいになってもいいの。
Shouldn't have said that.
そもそもフェイが殺されたのはこの世界が狂っているからだ。もう誰もフェイのような目に合わせないためには戦わなくてはいけない。強いエルディアをマーレから取り。
Lower your voice, dude.
この
Damn.
ままじゃ親族全員
And he confided in the only like safe adult around.
草葉さん、キャッチボールしてくれてありがとう。巨人になっても時々思い出。
God, that gets to him.
告発なさい。もうこれしかない。自らマーレ当局に告発することでマーレに忠誠を示せば君とソンは助かるはずだ。
Wow. So he did this just to try to save some of his family.
手に見放し、ちっとも君のことを気にかけなかった。君を愛さなかった。
Damn, but to see that look on his parents' face,
君は悪くない。
that's tough. Zeke did nothing wrong, and his parents really were awful parents. Oh,
もう少し手加減してくれよ、ジーク。
ああ、もう年寄りにはきついか。
damn.
ならユミルの民が子供を産めなくすることもできるのかな。もしこれ以上ユミルの民が生まれてこなければ100年後には
Well,
この世から巨人は
that's a thing to think about.
かったけど、私には家族がいたんだ。若く愚かだった私は腕章を外し、エルディア人であることを隠したまま妻と暮らし、
Oh, wow.
私がエルディア人だと知った妻は自分と息子の喉を裂いてしまう。
What?
私が戦士になった理由は贅沢な自殺の方法に飛びついたに過ぎ。
Bro, everybody has a tragic way of becoming a warrior.
巨人の研究に没頭し、君と出会いキャッチボールをして楽しかった。
I really feel for this character. He looks and sounds like a great human being.
世界の人々を巨人の恐怖から解き放ち、エルディア人を苦しみから解放するんだ。
Wow. So does he actually hope to basically destroy any future generations of Eldians?
ことができるはずだ。しかし力を使えるのは君じゃない。決定権は始祖の保有者に委ねられる。いわば君の役割は鍵だ。誰か信頼できる者に始祖を託すんだ。
The brother that he didn't even know he had.
隠し計画を理解してくれる誰かに君ならきっと見つけられる。
Damn. This is
私はいつ
horrible. They do like a little clap for the ceremony.
見つけてみせるよ、父さん。
And he took his glasses. Does Zeke even really use prescription? Or are those glasses fake?
イエーガーだと。
はい。エレンは始祖の巨人の保有者です。そしてエレンの生まれ育ったシガンシナ区の家の地下室には
Wow.
何か重大な情報が。
These guys were reporting back to camp.
あの父親は生きていた。エレン、俺たちは被害者だ。お前はあの父親に洗脳されている。いつ
Damn.
か必ず。
Wow. And so he really cared about his brother at this moment.
まずはエレン、俺の話に応じてここまで来てくれてありがとう。俺の考えはイエレナから聞いた通
Okay, so Yelena was absolutely the
エ
contact
ル
to
ディア
get
人
these two
安楽
together.
死計画に賛同して。
Eldian euthanization plan. Crazy.
あることをきっかけに親父の記憶
Oh, he probably saw Zeke's childhood.
死にした時の記憶だ。まだ小さな子供たちを虫みたいに潰して回った感触もの。
Oh, he felt it.
エルディア人が生まれてこなければこの町の住民もこれから俺たちの計画に巻き込まれて死ぬことはなかった。
This is absurd. So they're basically they're gonna put an end to Titans.
俺はやる。俺の手で
2,000 years of Titan domination.
に蹴りをつける。
Wow.
その日を迎えるまで進み続ける。
At this point, you can already tell Aaron's kind of losing his psyche a bit.
ああ、その通りだ。やろう。固い握手でも交わしたいところだが、まあ。
Oh, that's right. They
今は俺たちの接
can't. They can't make contact because they're not. The power will activate.
てくれ。
They're gonna play catch.
必ずみんなを救ってあげよ
Wow.
お前にしちゃ随分と安らかな死に方だろう。奪った仲間たちの命に比べてみれば。
う。奪ってない。救ってやったんだ。
I still don't fundamentally agree with the way they've gone about things.
見ててくれよ
Did he just explode the bomb? Dude! Oh my god, not the horse. What? Bro. What the hell? What the hell? Bro, what the hell is going on? Wow. Okay, so Levi may or may not still be alive. I feel like somehow Zeke is probably going to survive that because of his Titan ability. He might somehow still survive, even though he had it literally lodged into his lower body. So, kind of questionable, kind of debatable. But, damn, that's absurd. That's insane. So, basically, we got the whole rundown. Honestly, Zeke had a really piss poor childhood, and it totally recontextualizes how obviously I'm viewing Grisha right now. It's funny, the anime kind of very intelligently decides to give information only at certain times, and then it paints its picture to get its point across, and then it can just go back and kind of like change things a little bit. Reason I say that is because Grisha fundamentally seemed like a good person initially, I guess, right? He was just a dad, kind of don't have ill will towards him. He's the dad, he's the father of the main character, so obviously we're gonna be like, okay, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. It's probably a good character, probably a good person. Then we see the flashback. Immediately we're like, well, he did something to Aaron, and now he's missing. A little weird. Then we get all the way in season 2 or 3, we get the flashback with Grisha's childhood, and we're like, oh, okay, no, I feel for him because he's gone through some stuff. And he tried to, you know, help his fellow Eldians by, you know, rebelling against the Marleyan government, which the Marleyan government, fundamentally, like, they are still, I wouldn't, just because I say Grisha is evil at this point does not necessarily mean that Marley is good. And that's my question with this now, which I'll get to in a minute, but the way that the anime kind of like goes back and forth, Grisha and the backstory, I'm feeling for him, lost his sister, you know, joined the this kind of like hidden army, this militia, this rebellion, met Dinah, had a kid, and then the kid like turned on him, and immediately I'm like, yo, Zeke's evil. He's like he's Lucifer. That's what that kid is. And then on and on and on. So I'm feeling for Grisha all this time. Now seeing Zeke's kind of side of it, I feel for Zeke a lot, and I see Grisha as more so of kind of a monster a little bit, truthfully. And we see bits and pieces of that even in his own backstory when they're at paradise and they're all getting like ready to get transformed, and then Grice is saying like, you know, why did we trust you? And Grisha's just saying, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think Grisha fundamentally didn't want to do anything bad, but he was just kind of put in that position. He just happened to be the individual that kind of grew into being the leader of the rebellion, you know, having this kid. And I think having this kid too with Dinah is really what made him so obsessive about, you know, having Zeke kind of get through in the government and become one of the warrior candidates. Fundamentally, he did that because Dinah was royalty. He had a kid with royal blood. There was that whole scene. And I think he was so immersed in his world that he just couldn't see how like there needs to be a balance because clearly, yes, they're under like really tough situation. Like they're in a very rough spot, a very, very tough predicament. And Grisha knows that he can potentially help loads of people, Eldians, right, as a whole, many, many people that are getting discriminated and that are getting essentially abused in this kind of modern day society, at the time that he was alive, by getting Zeke to become one of the warrior candidates. So there's a lot of burden that's placed on Zeke, but Grisha just goes forward with it because he kind of has this long-term view of things, and you can understand his perspective, obviously. But then, of course, you can absolutely understand Zeke's perspective. It's a kid. It's a kid that just wanted to play ball and liked playing baseball and just wanted to get the approval of his father, which is the whole reason that he said that he wanted to become a warrior, doing everything he could to appease his parents. And then on top of that, Grisha was like, this man was acting out at home like he was an alcoholic dad, just screaming, like having arguments, and then being just so disapproving and disappointed, of Zeke for falling short of his ideals and putting this tremendous pressure on Zeke. So, like, and it's funny too, because then in retrospect, Zeke's decision to rat out his parents was not really him trying to go against his parents. It was him trying to at least find a way to at least save himself and his grandparents. Because, as Dr. Kasaver said, they were, like, these people are rebelling, right? So the whole family's going down. Unless Zeke takes it upon himself to, again, make another hard decision, have to face his parents, face the music, and turn them in just to see if somehow he can escape with his grandparents. Like, literally. Because Grisha, at that point, was not caring about anything, about the consequences. Couldn't, because of his position, and Dinah either. So, yeah. But now we get to modern day, aka where we are right now, and then the question arises, is what Zeke is trying to do and what Eren is trying to do fundamentally what is the right thing to do? And that, I feel like, is still kind of morally gray a little bit. In theory, they can put an end to Titans as a whole and just end the whole debate, the whole debacle, by literally preventing Eldians from having future children, which is not the same as killing Eldians. It just means that they won't be able to reproduce. I guess there's like the ability of like doing that somehow. I don't know. So that just prevents future generations, but they're not actively going to kill anybody. But at the same time, why do future generations have to suffer the sins of the past? You know what I mean? Like, they had no say on whether to be born or not, and now they're being forced to, not have kids and to be euthanized. It's like, like, do they have the authority to do that truthfully? And then even more so on top of that, can Levi, Hanji, Armin, Mikasa, and the rest of our group somehow figure out a way to reach a similar solution to put an end to the Titan thing without euthanizing everybody? There might be, who knows? Fundamentally, Zeke and Eren have come up to this conclusion because it seems to be probably the only right way to go forward to end the whole situation that they're in, the whole mess. But what does that do? And mind you, it makes things less complicated in one aspect, because now Titans will be no more. That's wonderful in a sense, if they can truly put an end to that. And then I guess Titans no more. Now we're just dealing with Marley, which fundamentally has a pretty, rough, tough, and kind of, slightly disgusting government, as most governments in the world of Attack on Titan are, where they have people that are kind of very gross in their behavior and their ethics. They're very unethical. In Marley we had Commander Grossman. In our place in the island, we had Commander Wellman. We had obviously all of the nobles, and even now after we literally pushed all those people out and finally reclaimed the government with people that seem to be of their right mind, aka Zachary, Pixis, Nile, you know, covering each of the 3 bases, the garrison, the military police, and the scouts, and Hanji being, you know, the leader of scouts, people that are in their right mind, to now, again, having people in the government who seem to literally not know how to conduct themselves and are, again, acting in ways that are against the true betterment, I think, of the you know, their society. So it doesn't cure everything, but it gets rid of Titans. And so then it becomes just a situation of Marley just dealing with its own situations, yada yada yada. Mind you, that's not what Marley wants to do. Marley wants to get the founding Titan and all the other Titans to regain their status of world domination through Titans, because they had all the Titans, they had all the chips, so they had all the power. That's what Marley fundamentally wants. So they're like any other government, truth be told. They just want more power. And they want to kind of reclaim their status as, you know, a you know, a place to not mess with, essentially. So yeah, I don't know. It seems like a really, really tough situation, but I think they might push through with the plan. Unless Levi can stop Zeke, which I feel like he's doing a pretty good job of, but goddamn, I don't know what's gonna happen in the next episode. If you do want to see another reaction of Attack on Titan, you can click here on the left or somewhere here on the top of the screen. There should be a pop-up. Again, this was a dope episode. Really, really interesting seeing Zeke's background. And I can't wait to see what they do in the next episode. Let's see.